is where they bag up. This is where they got the pill crusher, the shit that makes the perks. You know, that shit costs a lot of money, gang. And then, through door number 7 is where he could possibly, right here, right next to the Supreme sign, but not that Supreme. Like this shit, right here. This is where it is. And right there is where he puts his drugs too. If they ain't there, they're there. Or in the crib. All 3 places, right here.
Damn, didn't I tell y'all this can happen to you? Part 3. Yeah, you might as well. I should have labeled them, but I'm going to put this out there as part 3 because I believe 1 was when the chick, when she confessed to her boyfriend actually committing murders, and she told where he was at. She tipped him off when they was together. If you guys can remember the video, you can go in the archives, you can see it. And she said he had the murder weapon on him that actually led to different murders, and now he's in prison doing life. That was the first one. The second one was when old girl cut the house arrest bracelet off. I remember these things because this is some shit that I kind of experienced in life. Like I gave you guys my story of what I been through, and my homie, definitely my homie, when he went through, you know, when this chick got him set up and shit, he ended up going to the feds. A dude I know. And like the chick cut the house arrest bracelet off. That wouldn't be a part 2. Because she felt he was out cheating and deceiving, manipulating, doing scandalous shit to her and backdooring her, so she set him up with the system. Now this is part 3. The Stool Pigeon Edition. And I'm going to name this the Stool Pigeon Edition because I got to do some editing in it. At the end, at the very end, the FBI and the ATF actually raided this man's spot. But it's music playing. I don't know who owned the copyrights to the music, so through YouTube's policies and they copyright community restriction guidelines and all that, I ain't messing with it, so I had to edit it. So you might catch it somewhere else, but just know that when you see it, say a few moments later, she was there recording, and they was booting in the dude's spot where she ratted on him at, set him up or what. Well, we gonna get to it, y'all. Wrists, elbows, knees, feet, shin, and everything to the back of her neck. Holding it down, locking it down, submerging it down with that game. Please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Sometimes these videos piping high status, you're gonna get it down your phone into your ear, all ear candy game. Big facts. If you're new to the channel, old to the channel, just return it. Come holler at me, man. Like, share, subscribe, man. Get at me. Go to my description. You'll get my video. Or go to underneath my videos, and social media, Patreon, Cash App's there. Patreon's in the works. You know, I'm doing that. I'm just be so busy doing other things. But Cash App's there. If you notice, I do what I do. I don't really need no shit. I'm good. Trust me. Cash App's there. And when I get to the Patreon, I'm going to do that. But the Cash App there so you can support the channel. Phone number, the Gmail, holler at me. My videos for education purposes only, fair use only. Let's get to it. Now, he could have cheated on her, beat her. He could have done, ain't no telling what he done to her, man. Ain't no telling, you know. But fellas, R. Kelly said it best, man. R. Kelly, right? When a woman's fed up, there's nothing you can do about it. And it's real. When I was younger, I used to always think like, OGs used to tell me that because they used to bump that shit so much, you know, in the 90s or whatnot. And they used to be like, yeah, youngster, man, you. And then one OG told me, he was like, her being fed up don't necessarily mean she'd cheat on you. Her being fed up don't necessarily mean she'd dump you. Her being fed up doesn't necessarily mean that she would backdoor you with your brother, cousin, homie, or somebody you know, co-workers or whatever, just to try to piss you off and, you know, sleep with them or whatnot. Her being fed up doesn't mean that, you know, a lot of things, you know, it doesn't mean that she's going to be arguing with you, reminding you of the shit you done and all that. No. He said, one thing a lot of guys miss, and you need to run with this, man, is that you got women, especially if you out here doing shit in the streets, because I was in the streets, 98, 99, you know, well, 98, 99, You know, 96, I was, what, 14, 15, trying to get my feet wet, trying to sell a little something, doing shit like that. But 98, 99, I was getting out there. Actually growing up from the juvenile justice department. I was growing up and I was fucking with a lot of women. Hand over fist, like counting money, you dig? How they was coming. And he used to be like, man, he told me, he said, boy, you be getting these little chicks every time you see me. You got a chick with you, different chick riding with chick. You always got something different. Like you be doing I see you, man. He said, but you got to be careful because they know what you do. And you loosely make moves around them. Selling drugs, you know, they see stash spot. They see shit because I was loosely moving, just, you know, thinking in my mind, I ain't got these dudes around me. My friends, the homies are dudes, so I ain't going to get snaked out back door. Nobody going to come and take my shit, try to kill me, do anything like that, you know. He said, these bitches will do the same thing, man. They'll do the same thing. Some of them will backdoor you, snake you, and do all that gangsta ass shit to you. He said, but typically, man, they'll tip your ass off. They'll set you up like it ain't shit. I'm like, yeah. He said, yeah, man, if you know what you do and it's illegal. These women know what you do and it's illegal. They know it's illegal. You out here running around fucking different women. They seeing you doing it. They mad. You know, I'm getting windows busted out, tires flat. Had a motherfucker, man, one time try to stick a towel down my gas tank in my Chevy. I had a 1989 Chevy Caprice. I'm gold Dayton's. You know, y'all remember back in the day, we was riding them Dayton's and shit. You know, doing my thing. You know, motherfucker had a little beat in. Motherfucker was cool, you know, yeah. Had my little TV flip out CD player. I was at that time, I was the shit. I was running through these chicks like shit, running water. Man, she tried to put a towel in my gas tank because the gas tank was coming out the back. Well, like if y'all know, the license plate come down there and go to the gas tank, the box Chevys. She put a towel down that motherfucker, tried to blow my shit up, dog. She pulled up over at the chick house. I guess it was a chick or one of her friends, cousins, somebody knew the chick I was banging on the side in the apartment complex. And I think she stayed in the building or in another building next to her. I knew one of her people stayed there around there and they seen my car. And she was, you know, paging me, hitting me on the pager, hit my little cell phone and shit. I ain't answering. That's, you know, various people had cell phones then. Everybody didn't have them. You know what I'm saying? You was a doctor, a lawyer, a drug dealer, or shit, motherfucker getting that money or something, working at a big bank or, you know, a cell phone company, like people who was kind of up there had phones. Not everybody had them because them bills was high as a motherfucker. We talking $400-500 a month, $300 a month. Yeah, that's real. Them old flip phones and shit. Yeah, and big gray ones. Yeah, we had them though. We was doing in the streets. So the chick kept hitting me. Take my pager. I went there, so I'm up there getting it in, doing my thing. Man, she tried to blow my motherfucking Chevy up, dog. That's how far, fellas, it can go when a woman's fed up. Y'all see it in this video. She called the law and told where the dope is at, where they bagging, manufacturing, distributing, and bringing that shit out the back door all the time. She told everything. Yeah, she told everything. And fellas, it can go that far with certain women. No, not all women will do you like this. I'm not going to be the one to say that. So don't put that on me. I ain't going to be the one to say that's every woman. No. I've dealt with women that I've done some scandalous shit to, and they walked away. You know, shit, I'd have been stabbed. I'd have been cut. Look, I've been through some shit. You know, I was a young hoe out here, man. Y'all know how they go. Y'all can see it. Y'all see the charm, man. These women know the charm. They know I was out here getting it in. And they was getting it in on my ass. You know what I'm saying? Bleached clothes, bleached Jordans, bleached Timberlands, the FUBU coats back in the days. You know, the FUBU was popping like a motherfucker. I had them up $300-400 coat, bleaching them, doing me dirty, man. You know what I'm saying? I come home to the apartment and shit. My dog, everything on the curb, you know what I'm saying? My gang, 2-3 bags. I put it in the trunk. The car won't start because the bitch that ripped the wires out did some shit to tune up to the spark plugs. And look, bro, yeah. Because how I was moving. I was moving, you know what I'm saying, very bluntly and really assertive. And I mean, they knew what I was doing. I was letting them know what I was doing. But then some women I would lie. I was everywhere with them. I was a young dude. I was young. I didn't have the game that I got now to understand what really can happen. And oh boy, that's going through this now. When he find out later that he was tipped off by the woman he was sleeping with the enemy. Damn. It's like that movie, ain't it? The woman he was sleeping with backdoored him, snaked him out, got his ass locked up. He gonna be hot as a motherfucker. He gonna be hot as fish grease. He gonna be hot. But I'm glad I learned early on in life. Even if you don't do nothing, you got women that will still nigga tip off. Hey man, listen, bro. I had women saying the Domino's, pizza, all type of motherfuckers to my house before, man. Yeah, man, just to fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Calling the police, fake domestic violence and shit. It didn't go nowhere. It didn't go past 2-3 days of them on some bullshit because they seen it was bullshit. I had a lot of shit, man. So y'all got to watch your backs out here, fellas. Don't think that you can fuck somebody around and not be consequented behind it. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers will bring what they're going to bring to you. You know, some people do, some people don't. But it's there. You know, watch who you sleeping with, watch who you laying with. And I guarantee you, y'all missed the red flags right at the beginning. Y'all miss everything that's in your face. You miss it within conversations. You miss it within certain actions, but y'all overlook it because she may suck you up. You know, she may have good sex with you. She may turn around and help you out with a little something, do this, do that, and have you thinking, you know what I'm saying? Oh, that's just her attitude. That's her behavior. That's her persona, her whole chemical. She just get mad and trip out and say things or act out a certain way, man. She's a good girl. She's doing this and doing that. You drop your guards and forget the whole thing and forget the whole totality. And the whole totality is that women never forgets. Oh, fuck no. They'll never forget. You know, and they don't forgive. I'm going to keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Us, we may forgive to an extent. We'll never forget. None of us will never forget, for real. You know, if we've been done wrong, just going to put it out there. But women will never forget, if you know what I mean. If you're around her, you got to hear it all the time. So throw it up in your face. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't around her and she's that type of woman that be on some bullshit, she'll let you know because she's going to come fucking with you somewhere. Calling your phone, making up shit, you hearing about her name through your family, getting slandered, you know, all that type of shit. Yeah, man. That's how far it go. It go as far as this shit. Getting you locked up because you got some pussy across town somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And you kept doing it. You lying and manipulating, deceiving her. That's what really, a lot of times, fellas, that's what took them to that point. But you got some of them that you can tell the truth to and they still crazy like that. But the majority of the time, it's us lying, being on some bullshit, not telling them the truth, telling them this, we love them, we do this and that, go dig them down, you know, put them all into their feelings, and then we over here fucking this other chick. Or we, you know, you got guys out here that's, you know what I'm saying, taking these chicks' cars and driving around, you know, they little baby mama's car, going to fuck chicks. A lot of times, fellas, it don't be, you know, and it be domestic violence too. Women can get you like that, but, you know, set you up that way. Yeah, that happens. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, typically they'll try to get away from you and go fuck with another dude that she feel he's strong, broad, he got this going on or whatnot, and you ain't gonna buck him type shit, and she'll go hide up under him somewhere, go fuck with a new dude. But I can't really lay my finger on it, man, because when they fed up, ain't nothing you don't know what's gonna happen. It's a lot of shit out here, man. That's why you gotta guard your ass and watch your back. Ain't no telling how much time this man gonna face. She got them boys on his ass, man. Ain't no telling how much time he gonna face. But when he find out she did it, he gonna feel deceived and, oh, she was wrong. She did me this way. But dude, it reverts back to us. It's just that simple. If you're scared to lose her, stop the cheating. Stop doing all that type of shit, man. You know, Be the motherfucker that's, you know, hey baby, look, I don't want to let this relation, you know, be that sucker ass type of motherfucker. Be who you are. But if you ain't scared of losing, you don't give a fuck, and you assertive and you move how you move because you running your fucking program, then let her know what it is. See, when you ain't got the game and awareness of safety, then this type of shit will happen to you. Real talk. I know I went a little longer than when I normally go, but shit, this shit need to be heard, man. If you ain't got the awareness of what can happen to you by playing around with a motherfucker's feelings, especially, man, playing with a woman's feelings like that. Hey, you got guys that do little scandalous shit to women when they play with their feelings. You know, real shit. They do scandalous shit too, yeah. But we talking in the reference to what's going on now. She's setting this dude up with ATF, DEA, and all type of alphabet numbers that's going to give him some fucking football numbers. So if you out here doing dirt, whatever you doing in life, that's not contrary to the law, and that's not, you know what I'm saying, seen as in a positive fashion or whatnot, and it's not legal, limit the motherfuckers you know. Only motherfuckers should know what you're doing is the motherfucker who you buying shit from or whatnot. And the people you're selling to. Should know, bitch, your homie, brothers, sisters, mama, none of them know your kids, should nobody know your business. That's just real game. I don't advise you to be off into the criminal life. But I also want you to protect yourself and be aware of what can happen to you. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, watch these women and watch who you fucking with, dog. Because he can come back and hunt you like a motherfucker. Like these videos, share and subscribe, man. This is real right here, man. Stool pigeon edition. She's snitching like a motherfucker on him, man. Blatantly, like, here it is. Holla.